know what to think, but I do think you should read it. You'll see she had her reasons.
Just tell me what it says.
Did John tell you much about him and Susie when they were younger?
They went out and it all ended because she...
You should read it. You should see her words, not mine.
Ian.
Firstly, an apology. I imagine my silence after our meeting surprised you. Sorry. I hope this message and friend request will go some way to repair any hurt I caused. Thank you for seeking me out. I know that it wasn't easy to find me, and given our own little situation, it was not easy for you. Sorry. I enjoyed meeting up with you again, and was incredulous about the cheque that John had left for me. £50,000 is a heck of a lot of money, and it has certainly made me reflect very hard on my life and what happened in the past. My past. As a consequence, I have decided to be totally open with you. You may know already that I have cashed the cheque, but I have something important to tell you. I do not intend to keep the money for myself. I intend to pass it on to mine and John's daughter. John had no idea at the time that I had his baby. He may not have even told you that I fell pregnant when I was 16. He knew, but was under the impression that I had a termination just before I moved. My parents forced me to say this, to stop him from contacting me. I hated it. I felt I had no other choice. I spent a short time in a mother and baby unit in Manchester when it started to show. You may have heard of these places. They were diabolical. Soon after my baby girl was born, she was put up for adoption. One of the most desperately sad and lonely periods of my life. It's one I hope you will understand I'm not comfortable revisiting. I continued to live with my parents until I was 20, when I went to uni and immersed myself in my studies. The lie I lived became more and more embedded. I made a decision not to say anything to John, who I was no longer in contact with. I also thought it may affect my studies, which, at the time, was my saviour. However, as a result of our meeting, the news of John's death, and not to mention the cheque, I decided I should write to Lisa. In doing so, I've completely broken my relationship with my parents. In the light of John's death, I can at least take some comfort from the fact that in recent years, I had made contact with him. I know I told you I hadn't. Sorry. Two years ago, unbeknown to John, our girl, now aged 41, contacted me by letter. Her name is Lisa, a name her adoptive parents gave to her. I decided not to say anything about her father, whose name never appeared on any documents. That wasn't my parents' insistence, once again. However, after I contacted her, I wondered whether she would even take John's money. I offered my sincere regret for everything, but then realised she felt awkward about accepting the money without having met John, or given that that is now impossible, anybody from his family. I wish above anything else I could say this to John. I know I have dealt with this badly by hiding it all away so successfully. I'm so sorry. No, this might all come as a bit of a shock. don't know what else to say.